Alright, so we're going to tie the humper. I have a TMC 100 dry fly hook, size 10, and I'm attaching this is Danville 200 denier chartreuse thread. You start at the center and then come back forward to where you're going to mount your wings, and then you have some thread as a base so that your wings won't spin around the hook shank. Got this idea because I wanted to cross a hopper with a humpy, so thus the name, the humper. Okay, so we're going to take some deer hair for our wings. We're going to measure it out about 2 times the gape of the hook, and we're going to go ahead and tie those in on the top of the hook at the 1/3 point. And with hair, you normally take a couple loose wraps and then cinch it. So I'm doing that. Now that my wings are in nice and secure, I'm going to cut a taper into those butts. And now I'm going to go ahead and wrap back over those butts and kind of capture them, make them go down inside the thread as I wrap back towards the point of the hook. And once I get down there, I'll wrap back up, and it's important on your wings to get right behind the wings like that. Okay, now I'm going to build a cone in the front to stand the wings up. I push that into the hair tightly and stand those wings up. At this point, it's time to divide. I'm going to try to divide these, doing this on camera without being able to look straight down the hook. But I'm going to try to divide these wings into 2 equal parts, one for the left wing and one for the right wing. Okay. And once you get an even amount of fibers on each side, I'm going to go ahead and do my figure 8. Capture them. Okay, and now I'm going to post them. It's important when you post to post towards the center of the wings, so that as the pressure is going to now help stand the wings up, because they have a natural tendency to want to move forward. So I'm basically, my thread is now applying pressure to keep those wings standing up. Alright, now that we got the wings, we're going to do the tail and the body, or the hump. Go ahead and tie some nice long deer hair in here, and we're going to go ahead and wrap back. And get underneath those in the back, kind of splay them out. Okay, pull our butt ends of those deer hairs all back over, and then climb back up them with our thread. Okay, then we're going to pull them all forward again, creating a nice hump. You notice how I'm loosely attaching there, and now I'll pull it tight. A couple more wraps going into those hairs. And if you do it right, you can take your scissors and slide right down in there and cut these in one clip. Okay? Alright, so far just a humpy. Okay, let's turn the humpy into the humper. I've got a pair of rubber legs. I'm using orange. On this, of course, thread could be orange or yellow or tan or whatever. On the legs could be yellow or whatever. I'm using orange. I've tied an overhand knot into them to give them that hopper leg kick down. And I'm going to go ahead and tie one on each side. Okay, I want to get those in place and how I want them. I'll go ahead and move continue to wrap forward and really put the screws to this material in the front to hold it. I'm going to clip both those back legs at the same length. Okay, so tie those down. And clip the excess. Okay, now lastly we're going to select a hackle. Alright, I'm selecting a furnace hackle. It's because that's something I have that's big for this size, and I would have just used brown if I had it available, but I have a nice furnace hackle with stiff fibers for dry fly. I'm going to go ahead and capture that. And I'm going to do my usual thing when I'm using one hackle and want a good heavy hackle. I'm wrapping from the front going to the back. Okay. And then once I get in the back, I'll start weaving my hackle forward again, ensuring that I won't knock down any of the fibers that have already been standing up from the previous wraps. Okay, that makes for a nice heavy secure hackle, a lot of support for fishing in water that's quite bubbly. Alright, getting close to being done here. All we need to do now is our whip finish. Pull all that crap out of our way, go in there, whip finish, and create our head with a whip finish. Pull it in. And this is a really good fly for sometimes when you don't want to just have a hopper and you don't want to have just a humpy, and it kind of works for both situations. Great for a lead fly and a dropper. Anyway, hope you like it.